Since last year, we've had one phrase repeated ad nauseum: the broad-based government. It was sold as a solution for stability, a marriage between the UDA and the Orange Democratic Movement. But as we stand here today in April, the facade is cracking. ODM has officially halted coalition talks and the tension is palpable. The reality is simple: you cannot lead a movement while being swallowed by the establishment. Today, we are not just talking about why this marriage is failing. We are talking about the rescue mission. What must ODM do to get back on its feet before the 2027 clock runs out? I've combined three fascinating mature points for us to analyze. And without further ado, let's dive right into it. The first reason this marriage is failing is lack of ideological synergy. UDA and ODM were built on fundamentally different promises. UDA was about the bottom-up transition. ODM was historically the voice of reform and oversight. When you join a government without a formal legal coalition agreement, you are not a partner, you are a guest. They must transition from being guests to being monitors. They need to publicly distance themselves from policies that contradict their core identity, specifically the rising cost of living and fuel prices. To get back on their feet, ODM must prove they have not been silenced by their proximity to power. But Dr. Oburu wants power. Point number 2, the internal erosion. We are seeing reports of UDA officials allegedly enticing ODM MPs with massive campaign funds to defect. This is the swallowing effect. When a senior party allows its members to be poached while sitting at the same table as the poacher, it loses its bargaining power. ODM needs to move from a personality-driven party to an institutional-driven one. Since the passing of the great Raila Odinga, there has been a vacuum. The party must now empower a new collective leadership, figures like Sifuna, Wanga, and others, and enforce strict party discipline. To survive, ODM must show that it is a fortress, not a supermarket where MPs are for sale. Finally, we have to look at the grassroots disconnect. While the leadership is in Nairobi discussing broad-based strategies, the voters in the villages and the streets feel abandoned. They feel the opposition has gone quiet. ODM's recent announcement to roll out youth conventions across 25 counties is a start, but it cannot just be about rallies. It must be about listening. To get back on their feet, ODM must relearn how to speak the language of mwananchi again. They need to provide a credible alternative vision for 2027 that isn't just UDA light. They must become the alternative again, not just a shadow of the ruling party. Mature politics is not about shouting, it's about strategy. The UDA-ODM marriage is failing because it was built on survival, not on a shared vision for Kenya. If ODM doesn't act now to reclaim its identity, it risks becoming a footnote in 2027 elections. But if they pivot, if they choose institutional strength over temporary convenience, they might just surprise everyone. What do you think? Is it too late for ODM to untangle itself, or is this the reset the party desperately needed? Let me know your thoughts by dropping a comment in the comment section below. I will do my best to read it and give you a response. If this is your first time here, welcome. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And if you discovered us through TikTok, X, Facebook, or Instagram, kindly move to YouTube and search for Jimmy Sifuna. Subscribe, turn on notifications so you never miss any of our upcoming content. I am back and we are just getting started. We have a lot more to cover.